Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing today? This is Jeff Hewitt with Prospect Times. As you can tell, that I'm filling in for Heath. You can reach us at Prospect Times, or you can reach Heath at Prospect Times, one word, straight across, or you can reach me at Aggie Meltman 17. Uh, I don't know how we'll get started this morning, but first of all, I'd like to give thanks to Miss Cindy, Miss Kelly, and Tyler for their comments they left last week. Also, the 86 views that we got last week. So let's try to beat that. And if you want, if you like, go ahead and slam the like button, subscribe, and whatever stuff that you do. So let me get started with this. Last night with the Rangers, I don't understand why Travis Jankowski stopped in the middle when he hit the double play. He stopped going first. He ducked and then tried to get back and going, and he was out. But if he'd have kept straight running through, he would have been safe probably. And the game would have continued. But he stopped and ducked. Now, I think the newness of Travis Jankowski has worn off because he's been in a slump big time. So why don't you bring up somebody that's 21 years, just turned 21. He's hitting the cover off the ball. His name is Evan Carter. I know y'all heard of him. And I know you have to take a 40-man off, take Brad Miller. Bochy keeps saying that he's a great locker room guy. Well, fine, take him off the 40-man roster, make him a janitor or something. It doesn't matter. Just that way he can stay in the locker room the whole time and put Evan Carter in 40. Because Brad Miller ain't doing nothing but taking somebody else's spot. He's not doing anything. Number two is here we're talking about the waiver wire. Losing last night to the Mets. The Rangers dropped second place or third place, and they dropped behind Houston and Seattle on the waiver wire change. Well, that didn't do a bit of good because Cleveland snatched up Lucio. Come on, Jeff. Lucas Giolito, Matt Moore, and Ronaldo Lopez. And then Cincinnati took Hunter Renfroe and Harrison Baber, sorry, from the Yankees. So I don't know who's left out there for the Rangers to get off the waiver wire, but that idea went out the drain real quick. So let's get started with what's going on with the minor league system that we have going on that's doing great ball right now. First of all, the Dominican Republic League is over with. The Rangers blue team went 18-36, and then the red team went 30-25. The red team had a very impressive season, and it had with the youngsters that they have. 17-year-old outfielder Braylon Morrell, who batted .344, .417 on base percentage, and 1,061 slugging plus offensive. 7 home runs, 43 RBIs. And the big boy from Wayland Baptist, Texas, the 22-year-old Arturo Dacela, in 62 at-bats, hit .274, .416 on base, 3 home runs, and 12 RBIs. He's going to be, he's a project, but you never know. You got 18-year-old catcher Daniel Brazil, who finished the season .313, 22 RBIs, a .365 on-base percentage. You got 18-year-old outfielder Yuri Cabrera, a .329 average, 7 home runs, 29 RBIs, a .445 on-base percentage. And plus, the pitcher that I'm looking forward to is a 20-year-old left-handed pitcher, Emmanuel Martinez, who went 4-0, 2.17 ERA, 45 innings, 65 strikeouts. So that's what you got in the Dominican Republic League. Now the Arizona Complex League. They went 23-33. Last year they won the title. This year, everybody that was there on the team moved up. So, but there's a few impressive players. The 18-year-old infielder, Idrichi Vargas, .315 average, .387 on-base percentage, 11 home runs, 39 RBIs, 17 steals. And the cream of the crop, the 17-year-old shortstop, Sebastian Walcott, .253 average, .337 on base percentage, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs, 12 steals. So that's all. That's what's going on in the Arizona Complex League, which is now over with also. So let's move up to down east. Right now, they're the first half. They're the first half champs. So they went 1-5 last week against Fayetteville. They had a couple decent week. Quincy Scott, 20-year-old, the 2023 ninth round pick, 261st overall, hit .312 for the week. And he has a .394 average for the season so far with a .463 on base percentage. And then another big time prospect, 18-year-old outfielder, Anthony Gutierrez, had a rough series. He hit .190, but for the season he's hitting .263, .326 on base percentage, 2 home runs, 36 RBIs, 32 steals. And 21-year-old outfielder JoJo Blackman, it hit .325, 3 stolen bases, four walks. But for the year, he's not doing so good. He's got a .202 average, 7 home runs, 36 walks, 27 steals. And the two pitchers that you've heard us brag about, they're doing great. 21-year-old right-handed Joseph Manatito, he's 7-2 for the year, 2.87 ERA, 87 innings, 100 strikeouts. This past week went 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, didn't get a decision. And then 21-year-old right-hander Aiden Curry, he's 6-3 for the season, 2.30 ERA, 82 innings, 99 strikeouts. For the week, he went 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, no decision. Hickory this week went 3-3 against Greenville. They're up 3.5 games for the second half. Of course, all the talk is 21-year-old outfielder, number 4 pick overall outfielder, Wyatt Langford. For the week, he went 476, a home run, 2 RBIs, a double, 7 runs scored. For the season, he's hitting .333, 453 on base percentage, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, 7 steals. And then you got 21-year-old outfielder Albert Ortiz. For the week, he hit .450, 4 doubles, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. For the year, he's been kind of slumping a little bit now. He's hitting .298, 30 home runs, 89 RBIs. Now, the pitcher for Hickory that's done good is a 20-year-old. He's a right-hand pitcher, Jose Canela. For the week, he went 1-0, 5 innings, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts. For the year, he's 8-3, 3.01 ERA, 98 innings, 115 strikeouts. Reliever, 23-year-old left-handed Steph Clark, went for the week. He was 1-0 with 1 save, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 3 strikeouts. For the year, he's 4-1, 3 saves, 2.37 ERA. For Frisco, they went 3-3 last week, won the last 3 games against Midland, and they're 3 games back. 26-year-old infielder, 2018 8th round pick, Jax Biggers, went 416, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. But for the year, he's 236, 11 home runs, 50 RBIs. Now, 21-year-old, now he's able to drink at his bachelor party. Evan Carter, for the week, he went 375, 3 doubles, a triple, and 4 RBIs. For the year, he's hitting 288, 13 home runs, 65 RBIs, 24 steals. Also, who did good this week is 24-year-old Fair Sanchez, Chavez. Sorry. He hit 500 for the week, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, but for the year, he's only hitting 208, 5 home runs, and 25 RBIs. Now, the reliever is 23-year-old Antonio Kelly. In 2 games, he gave it 1 hit in 2 innings. For the year, he's 3-0, 11 saves with 2.03 ERA, 48 innings, 64 strikeouts. 34-year-old Danny Duffy, in 3 games, 3 innings pitched, he's gave it 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. For the year, he's 2-2 with a 4.05 ERA in 21 games, 26 innings, 26 strikeouts. Also, Jack Leiter made an appearance first time since July. He went 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, and four strikeouts. For the year, he's 2-5 with the 5.40 ERA, 16 starts, 68 innings, 89 strikeouts. Ron Rock, who winners of their last 18 out of their last 19 games, went 6-1 against Salt Lake Bees, and they're 5 games up for the second half title. 26-year-old infielder Davis Wenzel went 328, 1 home run, and for the year he's hitting 238, 26 bombs, 66 RBIs. 25-year-old outfielder Sandro Fabian hit 409, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, and for the year he's hitting 296, 21 bombs, 68 RBIs. 24-year-old outfielder Dustin Harris, second round draft pick a couple years ago, he had an average of 454 and he hit a double, 3 stolen bases, 3 RBIs. Now, the pitching staff, 25-year-old Zach Kent went 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. For the year, he's 0-0, 409 ERA, 22 innings, 24 strikeouts. And 29-year-old Kyle Cody went 2 games, 3 innings, 1 hit, and 2 strikeouts. For the year, he's 4-4 with a 5.79 ERA, 65 innings, 56 strikeouts. And from last night's game, I'm sorry, I should have brought this up. I apologize. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. But we'll be okay. We'll manage. It was not a very good night overall. We went 0-3 overall. And come on, Jeff. Sorry about that, people. Okay, let me see. We went 0-3. The Wood Ducks got rained out, and so they're going to get a doubleheader starting Friday. The Crawdads lost 6-2. Winston Santos, yeah. His record 7-9. He's been pitching horrible. His last sorry, I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. I apologize. Okay, there we go. For the whole month of August, he's 1-3 with 11.57 ERA, 14 innings, 29 hits, 18 runs, 6 walks, and 13 strikeouts. He started off the season real good, but he's just playing some bad ball right now. So hopefully he'll get turned around, but he may not get another chance because they're probably going to set him down for a little bit because the season's almost over with. But like I said, they're 3.5 games up, so they'll get him set for the playoffs. Last night, also with Round Rock, Zach Kent pitched last night. He went 3.3 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He was replaced by Chase Lee, and then Chase Lee went 2/3 of an inning. Then Cole Wynn replaced Chase, and he got bombed. That's no other words to describe it. He went 1/3 of an inning, had 3 strikeouts, but the rest of the time, he gave it 6 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks. So I don't know what's going on with him, but he needs to pick up his act because Cole Reagans is in the major leagues, and Cole Reagans is going to be a story I'm going to bring up in a little bit. So, RoughRiders, they took it on chin yesterday, 2-1, and was not very good outing, but they survived. Hopefully, going to keep going. And okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I should have done this earlier. They lost 2-1. and Jack Biggins started the inning off with a double, top of the ninth, started with a double, but then that's furthest he got. After that, and they lost 2-1. Reed Berlemanmeyer, he's 1-1 and got one blown stave. He went one inning, two hits, two runs, two walks, and one strikeout. Trevor Hauer went 2-4, and Chris Size went 0-2 with a sacrifice fly for his 33rd strikeout or 33rd RBI. So let me go ahead and get started on the what I was going to bring up about Cole Reagans. People are saying that Kansas City turned him around, saying that he wasn't so good with Texas. But then when he got to Kansas City, first couple innings, they saw Chapman. They thought, this is the best trade since Babe Ruth went to the Yankees. But now they're turning around and saying it's the worst trade in the world because Cole Reagans is the next coming of Zach Greinke when he was with the Royals. But Kansas City had one of the worst pitchers as far as numbers wise. So evidently it's had nothing to do with they straightening up either straightening his pitching structure or changing something with the being on the rubber or anything like that. But he's been pitching like that the whole time. But if you want somebody, you have to get rid of somebody. So that was the option they had to get Chapman. Well, Chapman, he made the first good impression first couple of games, but now he's given up, which what I don't understand is he has 103 miles per hour fastball. His seamer is his strikeout pitch. Why don't he throw the fourth seam to get everybody out? Why is he throwing a slider at 82 miles per hour slider? That don't make it look a sense. He's throwing the off speed pitch who still hadn't come down. And I don't understand the pitching selection of him. And the bonehead mistake that he threw to first base 3 times when he should have known better, because when he threw it the third time, he looked like, what did I do wrong? And then they told him what happened, and then it looked like I didn't do nothing wrong. Well, I hate to say this, but he did, and it cost us. But the Rangers start a 3-game series coming up Friday against Minnesota. And then they got a 3-game series after that against the team that's down here. I don't even want to mention their name. So, and then we got 3 games against Oakland. So this is our chance to get back into this. And we're only a game behind. So come on, people. So we can either make it or break it. But then we got 7 games against Seattle at the end of the season, at the end of the year. So there's our chance to either extend the lead, get caught up, catch up, or just fall completely flat on our face. But hopefully Bruce Bochy and Mike Maddox can get the pitching staff all taken care of and get some little life in our bottom of our lineup and try to figure out what's going on. And like I said, Janikowski had no excuse to duck going to first. And so I don't understand. That cost us. So I think Nunes has wore off of him, and I think they need to bring up Evan Carter, and like I said, put Brad Miller, take him off the 40, make him a janitor, that way he can stay in the locker room to be the positive person in the locker room. So we'll see about that. And I was going to say something. If you need to, hit the like button, slam that like button, subscribe. And until next time, I know what it is. The end of the month is today, so probably sometime during this coming week, maybe the weekend, I'll come back and do a recap of the month of August. So hopefully my happy pills will kick in. That way I won't be all flustered and everything, because I can do better than this. So until next time, keep hitting for the fences. Bye-bye.